Hey everybody, so last night's dinner was a success, so tonight we're gonna go for Korean barbecue chicken skewers. So this is yet another one of our taste bud spices that have come in the mail. So remember I told you it's a subscription. You get 3 spices each month, and then you can try them out. If you like them, you can buy them. There's plenty of spices in each packet for at least 2 or 3 meals. I forgot to grab mine. Hang on one sec. Let's see. We need the Korean barbecue. Where are you? Korean barbecue, where are you? Of course, it's not on top. Hang on. One sec. Where the heck is it? It's hiding from me, Jake. Oh, no, that's rosemary herb. All right, now this video is starting out pretty bad, huh? All right, you know what? Wait, did I just see it? Oh, you know what? This is the one this month. I know what happened. Okay, we're getting it out of here. Okay, what happened this month? It didn't, no, I don't remember what happened. I don't know. Anyway, I have the Korean barbecue rub, whatever. So, Korean barbecue chicken skewers. Now, I've already made mistake number 1. I took out chicken breast tenderloins instead of chicken thighs, so oops. But anyway, it's still gonna be delicious. It's not gonna matter. So I'm just gonna show you the prep, how we put it in the, I'm gonna do it in the air fryer tonight because it is way too hot. Well, actually it's not really hot, but it's hot and I don't feel like standing out by the grill tonight. And the air fryer is just like so simple. The cleanup is like, I mean, so easy. So I figured I'd show you because, and also it's on sale this month. Hello, 25% off all electronics. So there are, as always, there's simple steps on here. There's 7 steps, and you know, like usually it's like serve, eat the food. Those are like the steps. So again, they're super simple. So I'm just gonna get started because it says here prep time only 10 minutes. So it's Korean barbecue chicken skewers with the Korean barbecue rub, and then we're also gonna do some baby Yukon Gold potatoes to go with it for the side. So I forgot there were potatoes that went with this. Otherwise last night I wouldn't have done potatoes too, but oh well. I guess you can never have too many potatoes, right? So it says here, I'm gonna set it right there so I can follow along. It says, in a small mixing bowl, you want to combine vinegar, rub, and brown sugar together in a small mixing bowl. I'm just gonna use like a fork, I think, to whisk it all up. So vinegar, you need 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And remember I showed you guys this thing the other day. So for liquid you pour it in, and then for solids you use this side, and then you just dump it out. So I'm going to do 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, which is right there, and then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. What am I doing? 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I'm using the cool adjustable measuring spoon. So each one of these is a tablespoon. And I am always like heavy-handed when it comes to brown sugar, just because I like things a little bit sweeter rather than like sour and salty. So we've got our brown sugar and the rub. Where's my rub? And then 2 tablespoons of the Korean barbecue rub. And I've never opened this, so I'm pretty excited to use it. Oh my God. Woo, it smells so good. All right, 2 tablespoons. So there's 1. I'm afraid it's just all gonna pour out, and then that would probably be a little bit much. Okay, so we've got the brown sugar, the rub, and the vinegar, and just says mixed together in a small mixing bowl. Okay, that was step 1. Super simple. So now combine 2 tablespoons of the mixture with the ketchup, soy sauce, and sesame oil, and set aside. Okay, so we need, how much ketchup? We need 1/2 cup. So I'm actually gonna do it on this side because that way I can just like plop it out. and it's not gonna, we're not big ketchup people, so this ketchup is still nice and full. So we're gonna do, all right, ketchup, and then a tablespoon of soy sauce. And so I don't use the regular soy sauce. This is actually liquid aminos, which is basically the same. It tastes exactly the same as soy sauce, but it's gluten-free. It doesn't have all the extra additives and things in it. It's no preservatives, no alcohol, not fermented, gluten-free, and it's really good for you. So anyway, I digress. So a tablespoon of the liquid aminos, which again tastes just like soy sauce. No one knows the difference, so don't worry about that. And then sesame oil, 1 teaspoon, so up to a teaspoon there. And it tells you right here where you're at, like teaspoon, teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons, 2.5 teaspoons, and a tablespoon. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of the toasted sesame oil. And toasted sesame oil, woo, goes a long way. So the flavor is really like kind of potent. So you don't want to go too crazy with that. So you just want to stick with, you know, I never measure anything, but I actually measured that. And then it says, all right, so we need to add 2 tablespoons of this stuff in our mixture. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it this way. 1. I'm going to do a little bit more because I don't think that was really a full 2. So, all right, 2 tablespoons of that stuff. I'm going to put this here. Add the chicken. No, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so we got our ketchup. And I forgot to mix all this. That's why I was like, I didn't do a step. Because, of course, you know that was a step. Okay, add chicken and remaining mixture. So I'm kind of confused at which, add, okay, so, oh, I was supposed, oh, never mind, okay. Sorry, I read over this really fast, but, okay, so we've got our chicken, we're gonna add, and, ooh, okay. So, oh, okay. See, I had to read ahead to step 6. All right. So, we've got our, I want to throw that in the trash. So this you set aside because this is going to be what we are brushing. So really, I should have used the other bowl, but whatever. All right, so this is what we're going to use to brush onto our skewers when they're done. So we're going to set that right there. I think that little fork better not fall. Oh, fork fell in, as of course I expected. And then we're gonna add the chicken to this mixture. So I'm gonna use this fork because it's already dirty and I'm not gonna use it again. So we're gonna add chicken in this bowl. If you're watching this live, comment live. If you're watching the replay, let me know you watched the replay because I want to know when you guys are making this. And it's always cool to see if people actually do the recipes. I know some of my family likes to do the recipes and my friends. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what I said in that recipe. But so tonight, the Korean barbecue chicken skewers. This was supposed to be chicken thighs, but diced into small chunks. But you know what? We are gonna do it my way because I took out the wrong chicken, and that's okay. We're not gonna let it go to waste, and it's gonna be just as good. And chicken breast is a leaner cut of, or a leaner part of the chicken, so it's not quite as fatty, which that's okay. You're still gonna have delicious flavors on here, so you know. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the garbage. And let's see, what's next? All right, wash my hands. That's the next step because we do not want gross chicken hands. Oh, look at that. Good deal, dude. just got soap all over the front of my shirt. It got out at me. That's cool. Now I have a big, what, bud?
I'm still hungry.
Well, we're about to have dinner, buddy. All right, so this is there. All right. And as soon as you can put this in the fridge, till it's ready to cook. And we'll just stick this in here for right now because the next step is all about the potatoes. So, you know what? No, I'm changing this around because the potatoes aren't going to take that long, and you're supposed to do the chicken on the grill. And since I'm going to do it in the air fryer, it's going to take a little bit longer. So I am going to go ahead and put these on the skewers and get them going in the air fryer because it'll take about 30 minutes. So I'm not sure. I think 30 minutes. I'm going to do 30. I'll check it halfway just to make sure because I'm never sure. I'm always like weird about chicken. But these skewers, this is the skewer set that comes with when you buy the air fryer skewer set. And then it hooks onto these little things like this. And I've only done this a couple times, so bear with me if I start acting like I don't know what I'm doing because chances are we're learning together here, people. So, okay, so you take this first one and, okay. So this is what goes into the actual rotisserie part of the air fryer, which is really cool. So you just put this in, you lock it in place, and now you've got your skewers. Now, you would just be loading your chunks on here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna load the whole chicken tenderloins on here, and I'm just gonna kind of do them a little bit fancy so they look cool. And I'm gonna set them actually right here so I can load them all at once. And hopefully I have enough skewers. I think I do. I don't think I have too much chicken. I might have to double up my chicken. I don't know. All right, so chicken. All right, we've got chicken number 2. Chicken number 3. Set that right there. Chicken number 4. Like these have numbers. So tell me if you guys like skewered food, kebabs. I love doing like steak kebabs. Those are probably my favorite. And then doing like another kebab with just veggies. That's probably one of my favorites. A shrimp. Ooh, shrimp kebabs. Yum. Alright, so there's number 4. I think we're gonna, let's see. We've got 3 more skewers. I don't think we're gonna have to double up, but maybe. Let's see. And if we do, it's okay because we're putting them in the air fryer and it's gonna all cook. And it's not like we're gonna try to squeeze them in. Let's see, there's 1. I have 3 more pieces of chicken. So let me see, actually, I might be able to finagle this one so we can, all right, let's see, I think we can do this one, have it doubled. So it's almost kind of like gonna be like one of those chicken shawarmas or however you say it. That'd be cool. Like, you know how they do with the lamb and do the layers of it? Ooh, yum. But you could totally do that with these. But actually, you know, I would do, ooh, I just had an idea. You could do, like, layer the chicken on just the rotisserie and do like chicken and then onion and then some spices and do totally like that. Oh my God, that would be so good. Oh man, you know what? Look, I had another skewer right here. All right. So.
Hey, blown up this thing.
Oh, good job, buddy. He made a Capri Sun balloon. Aren't you impressed? You should be. Okay. Okay. So, here's how this works. You got your rotisserie rod. You've got the little things that your skewer is going to sit on. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. Ah! Forgot the other side. Okay, so we've got the other side. Make sure it's... Oh, sorry, guys. Alright. So you want to have it on here. I don't know if you can see. There's like a little notch here, a notch here. And so what's going to happen is when we put it into the air fryer, this is going to fit into the slot on the end. And then this is what's actually sitting on the thing that spins it. So I'm going to tighten this up. Now you've got your little spinny thing. Okay, I don't know, there's probably a word for that. But I'm gonna put it like this. And then these, so this end here, I don't know how to show you. So this end, it's kind of open. So what happens is you squeeze it and you turn it and then it pops back out and it locks it into place. So you turn it. It's kind of hard to do it up in the air. So I'm gonna sit it down. Turn it, squeeze, spin, and there we go. So now it's in. Let me do the rest of these. I'm gonna try to do it while I'm, okay. So, oh wait, look how silly I am. Okay, I did it in the wrong slot at the other end there. Here, squeeze, together. And I put this guy in at the wrong end down here. So let me fix him. Spin back. You gotta put it in the hole, duh. Okay. Squeeze, spin, in place. All right, next one, in the hole. It's hard doing it up in the air. I don't know why. It's like my hands don't work up that high. Let me set it down low. There we go. Because it takes kind of 2 hands to squeeze it because it's a little tough. And that's just because I probably haven't used it enough to make it to where it's like super springy, but that's okay. All right, that one. We got 4 more. Here, hole, spin, hole, spin. Whoop. 2 more. 2 more, and then we're done. And we can put these in. Oh my gosh. See, it's a slippery little sucker. There. And then we've got this chicken. I'm gonna spread him out. There. So it holds, I think, what is that, 8 skewers or something? Okay. Nice and neat. So, you know what, I hate this oven. So what I'm gonna do over the sink, I'm gonna pour this in and then I'm gonna open the air fryer and get it situated. It's a very funny show. And then I'll show you how it goes in. Hang on one sec. Alright, I'm just pouring this extra sauce over because I don't want it to go to waste. And it smells so good. So, okay. I'm going to get the air fryer plugged in because you want to leave it unplugged when you're not using it. Okay. My hand is sort of clean. So, let's go. Okay, let me get it turned around. Sorry. Okay. So, there's the air fryer. I've got it, everything taken out of there. It had the trays in it. There's the trays. And don't judge, there's still crumbs in there from last night. Alright, so I'm going to see if I could do this with just one hand. So it slides into, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little hole right there and it slides in. Then there's another one it slides into right there. So it's all set in place, ready to go. Okay. Then we're gonna put it on. You just spin this little knob, super simple. Press the button and that sets, you can set the temperature there. But I'm gonna do, let's do just 30 because I'm not really sure. So you press start and then you press rotate. So I don't know if you can see in there, but those little guys are spinning away, woohoo! Okay, so that stuff's spinning. And we are, let me wash my hands because they're gross. And I need to wash it good this time because they were all up in that nasty old chicken. And if you don't know, well, you probably don't know because most of y'all don't know my like personal eating schedule or whatever, but I hate chicken. I do not like chicken, but it's good for you. And you should be eating chicken because it's very healthy. So I eat it. And I just make it taste really good. So.
Mom, you have that cookie?
Yeah. So we're gonna let Jake have a cookie.
And we can buy some more tomorrow.
And we'll buy more tomorrow, so don't worry. Because it is the last one, and you know, we're not worried about ruining dinner or anything. So he's a nut. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna move the camera over because now we're going over to the stove. See, and I don't have any fancy like Food Network television freaking multi-camera setup here. So, I've got my pot on the stove. I have got my little potatoes sitting there. I've got a knife. Okay. And we are going to, it says we need to cut these little guys in half. And so these are just like little baby russets, or Yukon Golds, or these are actually baby Dutch yellow potatoes, which pretty much any potato that you like you can use. So I'm just gonna cut these in half really.
See those glasses what Bingo's wearing?
Yeah?
See those glasses?
Yeah, they're cool.
They have a
See? If you watch Bluey, or if you don't watch Bluey, it is on Disney Junior. It's a great show. They're these little Australian blue heeler dogs, and they get into lots of mischief, and they are a lot of fun. I'm not cutting these little guys because they're already bite-sized. So basically, we're just cutting the potatoes so they're all bite-sized, and they'll cook pretty quickly. But these are just little, that one's kind of on the fence. I'm just going to cut these out. And then it just says we're going to heat some oil, which I should have been doing that. See, it doesn't matter. It's like, you know, it's Pampered Chef. It's not perfect, Chef. It's just like, you just cook and do it. You follow the recipes, and it's not super hard. I mean, like, I'm making this, what am I making? I can't even think of the name of it. I'm looking at the wrong recipe thing. So, I mean, Korean barbecue chicken skewers. It sounds super fancy, and I'm going to sound super fancy making this, but I am not super fancy at all, obviously. I mean, I'm sitting here in my cutoff shorts, a t-shirt, talking about this nonsense, and y'all are watching me. Ha ha! So comment live if you're watching. If you're watching on a replay, let me know you watched a replay. That means you came across this somehow and you were looking for some dinner ideas, maybe some dinner inspiration. Ooh, Brett, yum! Smoked grilled fish, rice, broccoli, corn on the cob, grilled onions, and mushrooms. Ooh, you must have little one there with you. Sounds like something she would want to cook. Yum! She always has so many good ideas. You're always saying like, oh, this is what Rue wanted. We're having Rue's menu tonight, and she always puts good menus. Future chef, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so we've got our potatoes cut in half. That didn't take very long, did it? No. I mean, that whole pot, bag of them, that didn't take long. So we're just gonna hopefully not lose any along the way. And I'm gonna put them in here. And if you have a gas stove, it gets hot fast. So, I mean, it is like, that was what, like a couple minutes and it was already hot. So, I'm just going to toss this around because it says for the potatoes, heat the oil, medium heat, blah, blah, blah. Cook until they're brown. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let these just kind of cook for a few minutes. And then there's actually a sauce that we're going to put on these, which is super cool. Because I've never really thought to put a sauce on my potatoes. Usually I'm just like salt and pepper or Italian seasoning, some garlic pepper or garlic powder, Parmesan. But we're going to make these some Korean barbecue flavored also, it looks like. So for the potatoes, we got the oil, we got the potatoes. We need, let's see, you're going to add, oh, I need another bowl. Sheesh. Let's grab one right here. Okay, so we need a 1/4 cup of water. Let me grab that. Let's see, 1/4 cup of water. Where is it? Okay, 1/4 cup of water. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Empty up the lot. 3 tablespoons of, turn that down, that sucker is going. 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Ooh. So we're just basically replicating that sauce, and we're going to put it back on the potatoes too. So it'll be a nice little accompaniment. I don't know how to say it if I'm saying it right. Little side dish. Let me grab some brown Now this time I'm not going to dip that thing back in here because it was all wet. So let me just eyeball. How many tablespoons? 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. That's probably 1-ish. And then there's 2-ish. Sounds good to me. I'm just going to stir this up right here. Okay. Cooking up our potatoes. Sorry, I'm reading it. We're on step 5 of 7. I mean, it's crazy. And actually, step 7 in here is the grilling your skewers of chicken. So we've actually kind of already done that because they're in the air fryer. So, let's see. So these guys are going. They're just regular old run-of-the-mill potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish cooking. Y'all don't want to watch just sitting there watching. It's like watching water boil. We're watching potatoes cook. But I just got this new pot. Isn't it cool? I mean, I get excited over pots. I know that's what happens when you get old. You like get excited over pots. But it's pampered stuff. It's really cool. So anyhow, here's my sauce. And that's what we are going to put over our potatoes here in a few minutes. And then it just says to let it simmer. And then it says while the potatoes release the heat, add the mixture, bring to a simmer, cook, cover until the potatoes are tender, 8 to 10 minutes. Stirring halfway through, bring to a boil, cook till the sauce thickens. So I'm not going to bore you with all that because it is kind of And I'm going to go ahead and just do the dishes up while everything else is cooking. But I was going to show you over here, the chicken is still going. It's still spinning. Actually, I'll open this. It's going to stop. But it looks like it's already cooking really, really well. So I'm going to put that back. And in the air fryer, it's really cool because halfway through, like if something's cooking for 10 minutes, it'll beep at 5 minutes. Or it'll beep at 11 minutes if you're doing something for 22 minutes. So it always, always, always reminds you like, hey, it's halfway, check it. And a lot of times if you're making French fries, that's a good time to switch out the baskets or whatever. Also, there's a basket that comes with the air fryer. Where is it? Let me grab it real quick. So this is kind of funny. So I had to buy this because I kept getting all this free stuff in the mail. And this literally is completely full of Pampered Chef stuff. So yeah, I had to buy an extra little piece of furniture, which I'm not mad about. But I was going to show you guys, this is the rotisserie basket. So if you've got French fries or tater tots or stuff like that you want to do in a in the basket, that's something that you can use. And so yeah, that is what I got going on here tonight. Let me know what you think. Do you think you'd like to try the Korean barbecue chicken skewers? Yes or no? Comment below. Let me know. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? And let me know if you watch this live, if you like these. I think this is going to be my last one this week. We have a retirement to go to tomorrow night, so dinner will be out. But we followed my little list. We had them all. We picked our 5 cards for the week. I forgot that we were doing the dinner tomorrow night, so I'm not making the 5th one, but we sat down and picked out the 5 that we wanted to try this week, and we actually stuck to them. And it really made meal planning super easy because when I made my list to go to the store this week, it was super simple because I knew exactly what I needed, what meat I already had, and you know, it was very, very easy. So let me know if you like this. I'll do some more. I will let you guys know what we're planning on for the weekend. Probably a lot of eating out and just some fun, not so stay at home kind of stuff. But anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday night. I'm gonna finish these potatoes and I'll post a picture when I'm done. All right, hope you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.